So today is another exciting day. Our friends here at NanLite send us a bunch of different lights for us to play with and check out. They also sent over some t-shirts and hoodies, so shout out to NanLite. What a great company. I'm super thrilled to show all this stuff to you. So we'll unbox it today and we'll take a look at the things that they sent over to us, okay? We got the Forza 60B. We got the Forza! This is a heavy guy. This has got everything. We got the Forza 300 and we got the Forza 500. The Forza 500. This is the big dog. This is so bright. I bet this thing is probably just as bright as a Arri M18 or at least maybe an Arri 1.2 HMI. What we call LECO, or Joe LECO, if you wanted to attach it to a 5600 element. This is a FZ60 19 degree. You can do patterns on the walls and you can make it very sharp little bounces and you can fuzz out the focus and all that. Very cool tool to play with. Is the FL206. The FL206 is a Fresnel lens. This is a pretty cool tool. This will give you something as like a Mole Richardson tungsten or an Arri 650 or an Arri 1K tungsten light. It has the same type of lens in that. It's more focusable of the light, so you get a sharper little light edge there, and like I said, easier to cut, you know, than it is with softer lights. They sent us over the PavoTube. This is the Pavo 15. This is an RGB tube. It does all different colors plus daylight and tungsten lightings, 5600, 3200 degrees Kelvin. We got the Pavo 30C LED tube. The 120 octagon Chimera. Let's start out with our small guy, our Forza 60B. You get a nice little carrying case. That is super awesome. So you won't have any lost parts. Feels really sturdy. You can carry this anywhere. You can throw it in a bigger bag with like 3 of these because I've got quite a few, so I'm going to need a big bag to carry this around with. You get your manual, of course, your little NanLite manual. I really didn't open these up to see if they're in English, and these are not. But if you order in America, you're going to get an English instruction manual. I ordered in China, so I don't have an English instruction manual. I have a wife, a Chinese wife. A Chinese wife is going to be better than any manual you could ever get from NanLite. It'll be like a bedtime story. She can read to me the Chinese manual. So right off, you have your power cable and your V-mount battery adapter, which all these lights are powered by V-mount battery also, so you don't have to always go around searching for power. You gotta love that sound. Sound of fresh stuff being opened up. Fancy little hook here that you can just hang right there on your light stand, and it'll take away from the stress of any cables here, mostly here, because this one, if you stress, it's just going to pull right out. That's a beautiful thing because you don't want to be messing up this adapter and then having to go buy a new one because your cable got stressed here. So we'll hang that right there on our stand. By the pictures, you can't really tell how big this light is, but I tell you right now, this guy's super tiny. Check it. So little protector, little safety button. These work most like strobe lights and Bowen mounts. So you push, twist, cap comes off. There's your LED light inside there. And as you can see, it's not even the size of my head. Lightweight, got a fan inside, keep the element cool. We'll go ahead and plug this guy up before we go to the other stuff. You have your bow and cone. which is a lot like any strobe light that you have laying around. If you're familiar with photography strobes, anything like that, this is very similar to that. And we'll show you the bag is a really nice padded, everything all laid out, you know, power adapter, light itself, and then your cone here to go inside. We power it up, turn on, has a nice little LCD screen here in the back that'll help you with your color temperature and your different settings. That looks like daylight, and that's tungsten. And take it down to 0 and we'll see it strobe. Pretty cool. Boom, 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 boom. I never said I had rhythm. Pretty awesome little light. Okay, next we have the Forza 300. Tight. It has this nice little case, a beefier V-mount battery plate. This one ends up being a single V-mount. I think when we get to the 500 series that is going to have a dual V-mount battery because it's going to need that extra power. And this is awesome. This is twist lock like you would see in your sky panels or in your quasar tubes. But this is a beautiful socket. No stress on the connection. I love this power supply. You're going to put your V-mount power supply or your V-mount batteries here. If you're AC adapting, you're going to slide that in there. And this guy is going to hold it all on there for you. Okay, a little push open, goes right on your stand, your light stand there. Push close, tighten down so it doesn't slide up and down on you. That's pretty cool. And then your ballast is going to hang right here on that. Works good, nice little fit. Just had to get the hands just right to feel around with that, get it locked down correctly. Fits on there nice. Head is up here, nothing on it. No dim, no power switches, nothing is up here on this light. Everything's controlled down here on the ballast. Female in to male in. Line her up. Another little nifty thing. No twisting, no threads, nothing like that. It's a coupler lock. So you, just like an air compressor, you pull this back, unlock from your air compressor, push down, locks into place. The beauty about LEDs is that they are not supposed to get really hot. These are so bright that there is some warmth there. Let's turn that down. I'll show you this. This is at 12%. 12%. Now that's a bright light. Gotta share the English so I can read. Get your reflector here with the Bowen mount, which means you can take these strobe light chimers off and pop it on this bad boy, and then you got an awesome chimera. Moving on. I'm going to leave the big guy, the Forza 500, for a later date, another video, so stay tuned for that. It's going to work pretty much like the 300, but be even brighter than the 300. So you never would use that raw like it is. So we have the accessories, the chimera and stuff we can put on that, and we'll do that later in the next video, and we'll talk about some of the extra little knickknacks that we got, the little extra accessories that we got from NanLite. So let's get into something cooler that a lot of people, I think, are going to be excited and interested in seeing. So, ta-da! The PavoTube LED tube. Now this is pretty sweet. I'm really excited to get to play with this guy. It does all the kind of settings that the other ones does. It's RGB, and it's got flash and strobe and police car, whatever you want to do, this guy's going to do it. And you get your nifty little bracket here. Put your bracket on there, and then you're ready to put it on your stand. This is 1/4 screw. AC adapter and AC plug. Already it's a beautiful thing. So these do apparently have internal batteries. So you charge it up and then you can stick it anywhere and go. You can put magnets on it and whatever else, put it in the corner, put it up there. I don't have any magnets for this yet. Power on, here. Controllable stuff here. Look like you're dim. It gives you that nice fluorescent kind of glow if you're going to shoot a little short film. Color temp, 32, 56. It does have a handy little LCD here, which is upside down. So you flip it around, run the power the other way, you can see your LCD a little bit better. So that does go down to 2700 and all the way up to 65, which is a more bluish kind of color there. You can see between the two lights. This guy's very blue. There you go. Let's cycle its color mode. Ooh, zoom, zoom. It's like a lightsaber if you want to be a Star Wars geek about it. Are you a red saber guy or are you a green like Luke? You know, I think the Sith always use red, and I'm not a Star Wars nerd. I'm not even going to get into why even Samuel L. Jackson had a purple one. I don't know, because it's cool. There's your police car. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. Flash with a timer. Super flash. I'm excited. I'm tired of making video for the day. I want to play with my brand new lights, and then I'll make another video later. And stay tuned for that. And right now, I'm going to go have some fun.